Hello, fellow administrators. We finally reached our second anniversary. Over this month of April and through the year of 2024, we'll be seeing multiple events and as well future contents that won't be limited only to patch 3.0, but as well for the patches that'll be released over this year. This sequence of videos will be a summarized version of what was shared and the plans intended for Aethergazer. After all, I know that most of you want to jump and see the good stuff. In this first part, we'll be sharing about the rewards of our second anniversary and the upcoming events for patch 3.0. So, starting with the rewards. These rewards will be given to all players of main server, but please remember, it's recommended to have admin level 35 to receive all the rewards. It's good to see that they really are generous to us, right? The total amount free pulls given, despite being divided between banners, will almost reach a guaranteed S rank unit, and we still didn't start to talk about the event rewards. Now, let's talk about the events. We'll start with the Selector banner, that besides the already known style, this year we'll receive 2 extra activities, Gachapon and Newbie Update. The Gachapon banner will be a mini-event as shown below. Select wisely your desired characters, and to help you decide which characters to pick, I did a recommendation list. However, before following this list, analyze the current content of your account and if you need any dupes to unlock the last module's level of your modifiers. Characters with golden frame are the ones with module. The best options, according to this order, are Pluto, also known as Auzar or S-rank Osiris and Thor. The reason is because Pluto even today is still one of the fastest, if not the truly fastest unit of the game, while Thor is still one of the best, if not the best lightning damage dealer of the game. This pair of damage dealers are an unstoppable team once you unlock their modules. Despite Skadi still being a lot useful and strong after her module, I won't say she's a priority when we have Izanami and Jinwoo in the same selector. But if you're a collector or just like her, she's a safe option to pick. Otherwise, give priority to either Izanami or Jinwoo. Between the supports, Uku is a good option, but she's currently in the same selector as Lingguang, Jiang Chen, and Kuramitsuha. So, consider to decide according this explanation focused in team compositions and elements. If you plan to pick either Izanami or Skadi, then Kuramitsuha is necessary. If you plan to pick Jinwoo, then pick Lingguang, or if you already have both, pick Jiang Chen. If you plan to pick Pluto or Thor, or if you already have Izanami and Kuramitsuha, then pick Hera. Also, take into note that the Newbie Update will allow you to select Pluto and Thor as well, so you can almost safely get 2 core members from one of the best teams of the game. Either the Shino Ice or the Wind Lightning Rampage, or Blazing Tianyuan. And since we already talked about rewards and banner selector, we'll as well receive our spending event. It's not known yet the amount necessary for the milestones rewards, so stay tuned for upcoming updates in my channel. For those who wants to check their numbers over the past year, we'll have a special event about it, and you'll be able to complete missions to get extra rewards from modifiers, and of course, we'll receive our returnee event. Pay attention to the details of the event as shown below. Now, to conclude this first part of analysis, let's check the upcoming character, sigil, and skins.
科尔盖重大犯罪对策部脱退。这次我该说好久不见，还是初次见面呢？管理员。
小鸟 ，Operation Alpha， 还记得吧？
用不着担心，该结束了。
撕碎他们！
谢你。就一小道。总觉得有些不合身。
需要有身怀绝技的。对，然后不光是身手敏捷啊，然后还有善于伪装，甚至高效精准的收集相应的信息，并且将信息传输回总部进行分析的能力嘛。那同时呢，能够呈现出一些清冷飒爽的感觉，肯定更好了。然后因此呢，我们为托特设计了一个比较简约并且干练的外套，搭配比较能够凸显身材的战术束带，然后同时还实时的应用上，然后通过操纵这些丝带，它可以操纵臂甲上的一些飞刀进行攻击。当然，在战斗中，它不一定只是遇到一些臭鱼烂虾这些暴力形态，
爆一点什么？
对，然后将视线都充分利用起来，对，然后能够打倒更强力的敌人。然后，当他这些通过丝线制作的这些服装退去以后，我们不用说爆衣嘛，退去以后，它的那个真正的形态才会展现出来。
这个打斗有什么玄机？
托特是物理属性尼罗阵营能量型远程输出角色。我们将托特的3条神格分成了对单、对群、辅助3条线，使它能够适应各种战局。在战斗机制中，我们引入了动作迟缓的控制机制，能够给敌人施加不同程度的动作迟缓效果，速率最大可以达到0，来模拟对敌人实体的控制表现，而且是可以对 BOSS 生效的。在战斗中，托特释放普攻最后一段可以解锁1、2技能，通过释放1、2技能凑齐2个印记后释放3技能，造成爆发伤害的同时控制对方。当托特能量攒满时，可以通过长按普攻技能来进入牵丝状态。在这个状态下，托特的所有技能释放频率、伤害和效果都会得到提高，而且托特和母狮子联携也非常强力，它不仅能够恢复全队的血量，还可以为全。
那这套礼服我们以天鹅主题设计了短款的宴会服，在礼服设计中和战斗特效中都融入了非常多的羽毛元素，大家待会也可以看得到。那后腰的下半部分呢，也设计了一个较长的这种拖尾，然后有突出一些优雅啊、华丽啊。白色部分呢，理所当然，我们刚才也说到了天鹅作为主题嘛，那白色指的就是白天鹅了。然后主要突出的是更加高贵、优雅。还有圣洁的感觉。那黑色部分理所当然的就是黑天鹅了，那呈现的是孤高还有神秘的感受。外表优雅，内在相对来说更神秘一些，这也印证了托特本身的一些身份吧。
是的，
在出任务的时候，哪怕是宴会，可能也会遇到棘手的敌人嘛，那托特肯定也会提前做准备嘛。那这套衣服其实也是根据这个磁带来进行编织的。对，托特全力战斗的时候，他还是会爆开的，
这个才是
一定要强调吗？
对，纯粹的。
快端上来吧！
光说不要说了，我要看，接下来就看吧。
对，那我们大眼在1.5周年的时候推出了换装场景。
比起流于形式的宴会，我还是更享受和你一起。今天的时间，我预定了。啊，琴谱！谢谢你。想来试试？ 这里应该是。感觉怎样？
而夏斯瓦特这块异域风情的一块皮肤，对我们使用偏红色的布料和纱这个材质作为服饰的主要的表现手法，然后在裙摆上绘制了佩斯利花纹这一块，以及结合了一些蓝宝石的点缀，让异域风情让异域风情更加突出嘛，对不对？因为有些服饰我们还是要设计的相。
我虽有学过一些舞蹈，但总归不那么熟练，就只给你一个人看吧。你还真是执着，那就一小段哦。如何？可还喜欢？外面的天气现在，也没有什么人，看起来还能和你再待一段时间呢。
也受到玩家挺多的喜爱吧，因此我们在跟成 OL 皮肤上做。
要回办公室。我的会议正好结束，或许可以同行。在想什么？领带歪了。这样才好。这套衣服总觉得有些不合身。